Yeah, kind of that summer pattern. You can see the haze there. This is a look. It's Katy Freeway at 610, so we're looking to the west. A little bit of pollution also to deal with, but it's really the haze that's cutting down on visibility just a bit. So all of this dust that's going to be with us here as we go through the upcoming week. So that's going to lower air quality. Kind of iffy for sensitive groups. Just keep that in mind if you're an asthmatic, you have a respiratory issue. You're going to notice this before anybody else. And then if you just have seasonal allergies, you're also going to be included in this group. Again, scratchy throat, watery eyes, just kind of going to be a tough week for some of us here as that dust stays overhead. So this is where it is right now. All that yellow shading on the map, that indicates the dust. So this is satellite and dust. The clouds are in the white, the dust is in that yellowish greenish tint, and it's all coming from Africa, the Sahara Desert out here in North Africa. So this is the setup that kind of brings this to our area year after year. This is nothing new. We deal with it every year. And it's thanks to the Bermuda High that sets up over the Atlantic this time of year. You get thunderstorms that develop in the tropical areas of Africa. The outflow from the tropics, from those thunderstorms, kicks up the dust, and then it gets picked up by the upper level winds and transported across the Atlantic, through the Caribbean, into the Gulf of Mexico. It's about a 7,000-mile journey all told, but once it gets here, it creates hazy skies and also typically puts a damper on the tropics. But notice where we see the least amount of dust here in the Western Caribbean towards the end of the week. That is going to be an area of interest for us here. By Thursday and Friday, the National Hurricane Center keeping an eye on potential development. Again, not an issue for us right now, and I don't think it's going to be an issue for us at home, but it is something that we'll have to watch just over the next few days. Live look here from Hobby. Nice breezy day. 96 though. We're already 3 degrees warmer than this time yesterday, and it feels like 95 with the humidity. 97 in Katy. These numbers are really off to the races. 91 for Galveston, 95 at Bush. As we go through the afternoon, I think we actually might go higher than some of these numbers. 98 for Houston, going to feel more like 102 to 105. Nothing on satellite or radar though, and that's going to be the case here as high pressure stays in charge. Good news though, the worst of the heat has moved to the east at least for a few days. The bad news, it does start to come back in our direction as we get towards the end of the week and the weekend. So here's a 7-day forecast. Hazy skies from pretty much today all the way through Thursday. Temperatures in the mid-90s. That's with the ridge going to the east. Once it comes back though, we're back to the heat. Good news though, we could see an isolated shower or thunderstorm with temperatures in the upper 90s.